Hi, my name is Bailey Johnson, and tonight I'm giving a speech. These are my 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Being an adult is like folding a fitted sheet. You kind of know how, but you're still figuring it out. Most young people today can't grow up to become young adults. We're all college kids, we joke about adulting, but how many of y'all actually feel comfortable doing grown-up things our parents would do? I'm a college kid about to graduate, and I've definitely learned a thing or two of how to do stuff on my own. So today I'm going to tell you why high schools need to implement an Adulting 101 class to teach kids how to grow up and handle real life. Home economics has become very irrelevant. We no longer need to know how to sew on a button, but we do need to know financial literacy and how to become independent. This is why high schools need to rethink how they teach kids instead of just thinking about college applications. High school graduates are thrown in the deep end of society and they don't know how to swim. The school curriculum is all about a pass and go to college. They don't really care about what you're missing out on. Financial literacy is the biggest thing people are missing out on. In a survey done by FINRA Foundation in 2015, approximately 2/3 of Americans couldn't pass a basic finance literacy test. This survey was mostly done on young adults and older, but it still puts in effect that we need to be teaching it at a younger age, specifically high school students. Because if we don't teach the youth today, we won't have better adults for tomorrow. Home economics used to teach a basic finance like how to write a check. But again, nobody knows how to do that anymore regardless. We all have debit cards. So finance needs to be a class, not just integrated into your algebra class for a week or two where you still don't care. It needs to be taught as its own subject. Carmel Labello, a writer for The Week, posted an article in 2013 about how home economics classes are becoming outdated but need to become making a comeback. She writes that high school students headed for college will soon be managing enormous amounts of student debt, issues their parents and grandparents probably didn't have to face. This stood out to me because we can't rely on parents to teach these kids the skills because they may not have had to face them, so they don't know they exist. By creating this class, we'll be able to choose a curriculum that is more relevant, that teaches kids how to be more prepared. Though finance is important, it's not the only thing that high schoolers are lacking. They lack basic skills on how to function in society, like how to vote, get a job, meal prep, and go to the grocery store. I created a survey for young adults that asked questions about what they felt they lacked from their high school education. These questions included things like age, their current knowledge, and what they wish they learned more of. They were mostly yes or no's, but I also left in room of free response. One of my questions was how they felt prepared after high school graduation. Out of 76 responses, 78% said that they didn't feel prepared for what came after graduation. That leaves less than a fourth who did feel prepared. That's a very, very small number. To follow up with that, I asked what type of classes they wanted to feel more prepared. Most of them said basic life skills, adulting was thrown around, but one response that stood out to me was how that life is not just college. The responder said that there's a learning gap from high school to college. They want high schools to teach more independent learning so that way you can have higher success afterwards versus just passing your classes. Though creating this type of class will, of course, have money and time and more effort that needs to be put into it, but it's easy to go ahead and get a certificate and get the ball rolling as an elective. The teacher certification website said that it's another selling point to help teachers get a job. This certification means that he or she is qualified to help students gain the skills they'll need to transition smoothly into independent life. Home economic teachers educate their students about financial responsibility, healthy cooking, household management, and more. These are teachers who are teaching kids how to properly adult and live life after high school. These type of certifications are in place, which shows that we don't already need, that that we do need this type of plan, but there's already steps taken to make this more of a reality. In the end, high schools need to implement this Adulting 101 class to help students feel more prepared for their life ahead. Most young people don't know how to become young adults, and that's something that definitely needs to be changed. So next time you're folding a fitted sheet, think about how you learned it. Thank you.